Hello, my name is Zoe Baidoo. Coming up, heavy police presence at Aveno in Accra today to check possible reprisal attacks following clashes there yesterday. We have the details of this and many more coming up shortly. Stay with us. Let's move straight into our first story, and police are on high alert in Aveno in Accra to avert a possible clash between articulated and spare part dealers on one hand and workers of a private developer on the other hand. Two persons sustained multiple injuries yesterday, and the two factions are laying claim to a piece of land said to be a state property. There is currently an interlocutory injunction stopping the two factions from developing the land. It took the timely intervention of the police to avert an escalation of the clashes. The two factions were ready to attack each other with machetes and other weapons. Police, on arriving at the scene, dispersed the crowd using water cannons and later had to douse flames from a vehicle which had been torched. No arrests have been made, at least for now. Away from that story, the anti-corruption group Citizen Ghana Movement is asking the government to repeal the law that imposes a compulsory levy on all motorists and maintain the country's old road towing law. According to the group, the new service, which they described as a bad idea, has the trappings of a create, loot and share scheme. Speaking to Citi News Daily, the convener of the group, Kofi Bentil, said the difficulty in convincing Ghanaians to accept the policy is enough grounds for the government to move to repeal the law. Meanwhile, Road Safety Management Services, the company behind the implementation of the controversial mandatory road toll levy, has insisted that the levy is the only way to ensure safety on the road. Speaking on GBC's Reporters Roundtable this morning, Marketing and Communications Manager for the company, Roland Walker, maintained the levy is appropriate. Now, the Liquefied Petroleum Gas LPG Marketing Association has vowed to resist the implementation of the cylinder recirculation module. Per the module, oil company Puma is expected to be the sole company to lift gas cylinders to residents for domestic use. This also means consumers will no longer have to queue at gas stations but will be served at their doorstep. Speaking to Citi News Daily, the PRO of the LPG Marketing Association, Bernard Oredu, said existing companies will be cut off from the supply chain and run out of business if the monopoly is allowed. Finally, the Accra Metropolitan Assembly's Rapid Response Unit, which operates within Kwame Nkrumah Interchange and its immediate environs, has arrested 5 persons for dumping refuse at unauthorized places at the interchange, contrary to some sections of the Public Health Act. Briefing the media after the arrest, the head of the Rapid Response Unit, Moses Abo, said the 5 persons were caught in the act around 11 p.m. and handed over to the Nima police. They have subsequently been granted bail and cautioned. The AMA, after President Akufo-Addo stated his vision of making Accra the cleanest city in Africa, has rolled out measures meant to actualize the vision. Last month, 21 offenders were prosecuted by the Abekam Magistrate Motor and Sanitation Court of the AMA for dumping refuse on the N1 highway. And that'll be all for today's edition of Citi News Daily on Citi TV. Make time tomorrow as we bring you stories making the headlines. Thanks for watching.